out? Oh, there's like 5 people that got locked out. You couldn't even do the fight. Alright, cool. I didn't expect that was gonna happen.
How the fuck you get locked out of the boss?
Because they didn't move in. They just
one fucking mile.
No, but they didn't think to move into the boss room. Like they didn't think to move into the boss room. Guys, who here brought a sleeping bag? Because we're gonna be in here all night. So like let's talk about the boss arena. So if you're not in the boss arena, as soon as the boss gets pulled, you get locked out. So anybody that's confused about this? He doesn't have Righteous Fury on. No Grodd. He says it was on. He says it was on. We're gonna take his word for it. We're gonna be all right. You said it was. He said it was on. It's gonna be okay. All right, let's go. Long dick. I just got stunned. Bro, like these portals are actually trash because you have no gems or enchants. Really? So like I can click better if I have gems or enchants? Shut the fuck up. Being like consistently fucking clicking on Kalagos's character model because I'm trying to click the portal has nothing to fucking do with my gear. It's a shit game. It was shit in 2007 and it's still shit. It's a fucking wipe. Jesus. No, Grodd, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If another person dies on the pull, I'm gonna kick you out of the raid. I'm gonna kick you out of the fucking raid for not being able to play your fucking character. There should never be a time that that the boss gets pulled and somebody just randomly dies. You need to be pulling. You're a paladin. You have multiple ranged abilities. Why don't you equip an intellect trinket? Maybe that way you'll be able to figure it out. All right, finish the boss. Kill drag. Oh, we got him. It's over. All right, good job. Great job. Big good. Big good. I didn't get the price.
Forever in your debt. Once we have triumphed over Kill Jaden, this entire world will be in your debt as well.
Just get it. Let's get it.
There is no time to waste.
One more melee are gonna get away from the boss. And then ranged are gonna come in. I'm dead. It's too bad. No, Grodd, I don't think you can tank this, man. I feel like we should just replace you. Like, do we have another tank that we can bring in? Because, like, you're just dying. And like, I'm auto-attacking and pulling aggro off of you. Like, you don't know what you're doing and you're wasting our time. So, we're gonna have 2 separate strategies. Strategy number 1 is the no Grodd, no tank strategy. And that's gonna be called, I'm going to tank 8 stacks. And I will have a soul stone. And the only time that no Grodd ever tanks is whenever I die and in between me using the soul stone to clear my debuffs. Because we can't get another tank. That's the strategy that I don't want to use. We are going to try the no Grodd does tank strategy. Now, as the name implies, this means that no Grodd, you're gonna have to tank, okay? What does that mean? That means that you need to not die. He says, got it. All right, got it. All right, I'm gonna look at your talents whenever we get you over here. I wanna see what we're working with.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Don't you like? Oh man, hey, good job. Hey, yo, you ready to tank the hardest tank fight in the game? You ready?
He's still learning. It's like, what? Well, no shit, but don't you just read that? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're right. He says, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I'm ready. I bet you are.
I'm surprised nobody else has just quit because he's here.
Let's go. We got, all right, let's get buffs, let's do it. Can we have 2 melee that know what they're doing go into the next meteor slashes? 2 melee that know what they're doing. Good job. Good job, melee. Nobody knows what they're doing. All right, it's back on me. All right, go ahead and get it. Get a soul stone on me. Just put a soul stone on me right now. Don't res Nograd again. Don't res Nograd. Just put a soul stone on me. Londrak, where's your soul stone?
Stack high.
Okay, all right. Melee, you're gonna have to come in and help me soak these. All right. I'm dead. Right now, as you guys are running back, I want every melee in this group. So I'm talking Saucy, Grudge, Death-Tard, Heath. I want all of you to whisper me and tell me what Meteor Slash does. It gives you an HP buff. Wait, oh, no, that's somebody that's not even in our group. I was about to leave. I was about to fucking flip, bro.
I was like, bro, kick that motherfucker.
I was like, yeah, this. Never mind, it's somebody else.
It's like, what the fuck? I read that shit and I was like,
yeah,
no shot.
So, why was it that you didn't? I want actually every single one of you, now that you've done that, I want you to explain in raid chat why you were not able to move. Why you didn't move in and help soak the next Meteor Slash. Why was it you were on fire? Really? So your feet were on fire so you couldn't walk anymore, is that right? It was slow? Really? So Dread Flame slows you? Does it slow you? I don't think it does. The Dread Flame ability caused your character, I had a slow, I assumed it was the fire. Really? Oh, you had a slow. Well, let's go ahead and look at that. Heath, we're gonna go ahead and look at all the debuffs that you've received. Huh. So, which one slowed you? I had a slow. So how did you have the slow? Because I'm not gonna let you make an excuse for something that's not real. No idea? Do you know why? You wanna know why you have no idea? It's because it's not real. You weren't slowed. The only thing that was slowed was your brain. Credit to Cody. What the fuck are you doing? Stop making up excuses. You could easily just say like, hey, I fucked up. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know what to do. Don't make a fucking excuse. If you make an excuse, I will make sure that you are fucking 100% clear that you are wrong. You will never get away with making an excuse. It's like pulling a toy out of a dog's mouth. I'm just gonna bite down harder.
I thought you were gonna say a dick.
Hey.
I was like, oh no.
Where's that girl in?
Stop! No. I don't know if that's TOS friendly.
I already told the story.
Oh shit.
The guild bicycle. Everybody gets a chance to ride.
Not the teeth. Bro, I literally have a headache from laughing.
This shit is so stupid.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm gonna watch this shit. I'm sitting in queue and I was like, fuck no, dude, I'm about to go fucking watch this shit. It's like 15 years ago. Fuck that.
Does Nograd remind you of that one Powie doing Hydro with Res?
With the what?
There's this guy randomly got invited to Overdose because like they didn't have any tanks for fucking what's it called for Hyjal, and so they needed a paladin tank, so they invited this guy. Literally the dumbest player I've ever seen. Makes Nograd look like he's wearing 3 trinkets. Okay, so this fucking guy, they need him to tank Archimonde, and it's like pre-nerf Archimonde. They summon him in, and they couldn't figure out why he only had 6,000 health. And he had res like this.
Tanking Archimonde.
He didn't tell anybody. He's like, oh, let's just do it. We'll do it live.
75% reduced armor health.
Damage, fucking everything. Oh my god. And we got Muffs ready to replace anybody who's thinking about having fun, okay? Nobody's here to have fun. We're here for loot. My loot.
20 minutes, no grod, and you're out of there.
Well, no, if he plays well, we can bring you in maybe as DPS or something.
Oh, yeah.
If he plays well, just play well.
Gotta put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Even if he's doesn't have a long dick, dude. 3 inches
Yeah.
at 300 miles an hour could kill you.
Yeah, think about it. Like 3 inches, 13,000 health. That's it. Let's go. Get Nogrod. Listen, we just reposition. We just repositioned. This is totally fine. Yeah, no, Grad, we don't think you can tank this, man. It's just not gonna happen. Is there any way that we can give Nograd anything that can increase his chances of not dying? Give him a trinket? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, if he had 2 trinkets, that would help. Is gear a problem or a skill problem? What if I told you it's probably both? To be fair, he didn't get healed for 2 seconds. I mean, let's be honest. He should have been healed. He wasn't getting any heals. Let's look at the heals. Pound Cake, why are you always the lowest healer? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, if he had 2 trinkets, that would help. Is gear a problem? Never mind. I know why. Pound Cake, could you come here? Could you come over to me? Could you come here? I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Why do you have Crusader on your brutal gladiator's gavel? He says YOLO. Thank God for your sake that that's not true. Also, guys, let's do a little bit of math. More damage, less time. Less time, less time for Nograd to die. So what does that mean? More damage equals we have a higher chance of killing the boss. Let's get some more damage out there, all right? Krosh, hey, I'm talking to you. Whenever you said, Krosh, by the way, whenever you said big DPS, what did you mean by that? Like, what does that mean? No, because I'm just curious. Like, what does big DPS mean? He says, yo. Was getting a coffee? You're good, man. You're good. You're good. Keep it up. All right. Yep. It's ready. Check. Let's do it again. Everybody on me. I need big heals. It's going to be on me the whole time. All right. Melee, rotate in after this next one. If you have 4 stacks, move out. If you have 3 stacks, move in. Or less than that, move in. I got last stand up.
Stack high.
Loy and Exon, get out.
Another day, another glorious battle.
Stack high.
Get a soul stone on me. I need a soul stone.
Stack high.
I need a soul stone. Get him. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Run away. Run away if you have to. Run away if you have to. Kill him. You got it. You got it. You got it. Kill him. Got it. Yes. 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 We didn't get any of the prot gear for the belts either. We haven't gotten anything. Fuck. Swear to God, if I don't get any fucking loot out of this, I'm gonna lose my goddamn fucking mind. This is ridiculous. I'm getting fucked in the ass. 2 bosses, 6 chances, 0 loot. I better get the fucking shield. Giving you loot is a waste? Yeah, right. I'm the fucking tank. I'm using the loot right now. That loot's being used directly against the boss. What do you mean? 0 gems? Why would I gem gear that isn't the best in slot gear? It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna gem all the best in slot gear. That's why I saved all my gems, to get all the gear from Sunwell. And here we fucking are in Sunwell, and I'm not getting any gear. Fuck! Let's go, guys. We're doing great. She's gonna be doing the breath. Where is she?
Breath incoming.
Where is she? Come on, top. Fuck, everybody's getting MC'd. Kill everybody that's MC'd. Kill the people that are MC'd. Alright, go bottom. So this is the way it feels at the end of a zombie movie. Alright. Let's talk about what went well that run. Alright. So let's talk about what didn't. Number 1. People died early. Who died early? Fusion Mage. Died from Gas Nova. Why didn't you block it off? Heath died from noxious fumes and demonic vapor. I don't know if you can get out of demonic vapor or not. So whenever I say to move, you have to move.
Good fortune.
One thing that you can do is you can look up in the air and you are seeing a gigantic skeletal dragon breathing noxious fumes all around you, and you think to yourself, maybe I should not be here. There's one hell of a delay. How about on your own eyes? Great try. You did really well. I think overall, things could have been improved, definitely. But I would say that this was a pretty good attempt, and just need to keep up this momentum. And we'll be on KJ probably by the time Old War comes out. The portal has nothing to fucking do with my gear.
Because he's here.
Slowed you. I had a slow. So how did you have scene? Makes Nograd look like he's wearing. He wasn't getting. Yes. KJ. Nice. Yes, there it is. There we fucking go, boys. There we fucking go. That's what we're talking about. Holy shit, yes. All right. Boots of the Fallen Protector. We're gonna do 2 separate rolls for these. Kosh with the 89. Kosh, please link in chat what you're upgrading. I want you to link your current boots. And you're about to get the tier 6 Sunwell boots. It's a big upgrade. Yeah. Alright, loot's over. Heath is gonna drop because his girlfriend is making him leave. He's lying. How do I know that? Classic players don't have girlfriends. See you later, Heath. We don't have a healer. We need to get a healer. I can heal. Druid heals. Zoloft, if I invite you and you're under 8,000 health, I'm gonna kick you out. He said he doesn't know the fight. Summon him in. You'll be in good company. Norgrod, it's on you.
Fire to the aid of shadow!
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
Shadow to the aid of fire! Shadows engulf!
What?
Stack high. Stack high.
Fire to the aid of shadow!
Oh no! No, God! How?
Shadows engulf!
Oh God! She is immune to my taunts. No, Grog. Who are you supposed to be tanking? The skull? That's... We figured it out. No, you're not supposed to tank the skull. No, you're not. All right. So, there are two mobs. There is Lady Sacrolash and Grand...
Feel me and suffer for eternity.
Grand Warlock, Alyssa. So, what made you want to tank Skull? Like, what was the thought process with, like, I was tanking X, and now I will tank Skull? Like, what, like, take me through how we arrived here. Because I don't know. And I want to know. I really, really want to know. When you said I should lead, I assumed that I should grab the skull first. My bad. I can see why you would think that. Okay, fine. If you had minimal understanding of the game and you did not play it a lot and you're new, I could see why you would think that. Okay, that's fine. You're on the wrong target. You have to be on the X. Okay? You've got to be on X. You pull first, but you don't lead. Like, you don't kill the boss that we lead with. So, you will pull first, and then after you pull first, you will have X, the Grand Warlock, on you. Okay? And I will have the other one. No fuck-ups. Mooch ass, of all the people to not say no fuck-ups, you are the last person we need to hear it from. The entire... The fact that your character is in Sunwell Plateau is a fuck-up in itself. You are in fucking greens. I've just gotten word. Mage Dog is ready to come in for anybody who's gonna make a mistake. Kosh, we're talking about you, by the way. We're talking about you, Scalagrim, Moochass. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? It's like you three. It's like the fucking three musketeers of us being dead. Let's go.
Stack high.
Fire consumed.
Long dick.
Fire to the
What?
of shadows engulfed.
Why did I die? Stack, no, stack, it was not stacks. My stacks were cleared. Yeah, my stacks were reset. All right, let's go again, everybody. Let's do this. 8 stacks. Guys, do we want to have sudden death? Where if I pull up the VOD and my character died without 8 stacks, everybody saying that I had 8 stacks is permaban? Would we like to do that? Do it? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see if chat was right. Did I die with 8 stacks or not? There's a lot of people's banned that's going to be based off of this. Okay. So, if we watch this very slowly, you'd see that at this moment, my stacks are completely gone. And my character is at full health with no stacks. Ban them. Ban them all. Yep. Get them out of here. I said 7 stacks. Does mean I'm safe, right? Nope, you're banned too. Yep, you're getting banned too. Everybody getting banned. How do I get away from conflag? Loy, can you demonstrate right now where to go for conflag? Like, let's say the range is stacked up. Where do you go for conflag? So you see how Loy goes over here? Zoloft, can you go ahead and do a demonstration for us? Like, let's say you're over here healing. Zoloft, come over here. No, not over there. Come over here. Alright, Zoloft, you have conflag. Where do you go? To the wall? Go do it. Zoloft, you have conflag. Show us that you can do it. Alright, everybody move out. Move out. Zoloft fell off. We have to run back now. Zoloft, we're gonna try it again. You're gonna do it again. Yep, you're gonna do it again. If you fall off again, you're kicked out of the guild and the raid. You're right here. Alright, come over here. Now you have conflag. You have conflag right now. What do you do? Okay, come back. Get up on this ledge. Get right up here. No, I didn't say that. Get down. Get down. Get on this ledge. Alright, you have conflag again. Go over there. What do you do? What's up, boys? Today I want to talk to you all about Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Obviously, I've been playing it a lot, I've been making a lot of videos for it, etc. Kind of wanted to give you guys my 2 cents on at least like what my expectations for the expansion are going to be. We've been seeing some surveys go out about Cataclysm as well. I want to talk about that too, and just in general give kind of a update on where I'm at with Classic.
basically, I didn't really think that I would play Wrath of the Lich King Classic hardly at all, if you want me to be totally honest. I played Burning Crusade for about a month or so, and it was fun, but, you know, I kind of did that for a while, and then I got bored of it. Going back, playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and playing the pre-patch and everything like that, I've enjoyed it a lot more. I think that probably one of the big reasons for that is that my class is better. I mean, that's honestly, that's really the truth. I think that one thing that I forgot about playing Wrath that was so enjoyable is the fact that I could customize and make my character do unique and cool things. And, you know, with different talent specs, with different types of like gear setups, etc. It was just actually much more in your control how your character played. And obviously some of the builds were not really quite as good, but you still had those options, and I thought that that was really fun to be able to do and play and just go through and try out these different things. And I've enjoyed that a lot. I think that I'll probably play Wrath of the Lich King a bit more than what I had originally expected because of how much I've enjoyed it so far, just playing on the pre-patch and playing with other people. And also that goes into the second point of another unexpected enjoyment, which was playing on the fresh servers. I think that you guys might have probably, you can easily go back and, you know, like look up my YouTube videos for the fresh servers for Wrath of the Lich King, and I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, these are going to be dead. They're just stupid. Like, who cares? One thing I did not calculate into that was the fact that I was going to transfer to Benediction and have 6-hour queues. So, you know, at least whenever I log on to Sky Fury, it's only an hour and a half. And I think that's probably one of the big reasons why I've moved over and I've played on Sky Fury a lot, is that I can actually play the game. Imagine that. And I think there's also the initial hype and the initial rush of a new server where everybody's leveling up. Nobody has, like, well, actually I saw this piece of shit that had both Warglaives somehow on the fresh server. I don't know how that happened. It should happen to me. Let's be honest. But anyway, yeah, most people don't have all this stuff, right? There's not stockpiles of 200,000 gold, and you feel like you're kind of starting off with everybody else, and you get to have like that new fresh feel for, you know, about a couple of weeks now. I think that now it's kind of worn off. A lot of people have Sunwell gear. You don't have to do as many raids with tanks with only one trinket, and, you know, people know what they're doing a lot more than they did at the beginning. But I think that that initial rush and the hype is something that I enjoy. It's more about the adventure rather than the destination. And I think that's kind of how I felt with the fresh servers. So I've been playing on there. I've leveled the character up to level 70. I don't know what I'm going to play for Wrath of the Lich King release. I don't know if I'm going to play that character, if I'm going to play my character on Benediction. I have no idea. I'm probably just going to do what I want to do. And then in terms of raids, I think that, you know, I feel like McConnell and I, we pretty much perfected the raid schedule and the, you know, the raid content in Burning Crusade. I think that we've seen a proof of that perfection with the Sunwell raid that I did the other day. I think that, you know, like just inviting random people. I might raid with Soda's guild, you know, if they have a spot for me. I'm going to level up a Death Knight as well. I'm going to do that, so, you know, I have at least 2 characters to play in the expansion. And other than that, I'll just make my raids with, you know, me and McConnell raiding together, fighting over loot, having fun, and just doing, you know, just guys being dudes, right? I mean, that's all we really need to do. And so I'm looking forward to it, man. I am. It's going to be nice to go back and play Wrath of the Lich King again. It's weird for me to go back and play the game again because, like, as I said, I forgot how fucking good Warrior was. Like, I swear to fucking God, half of the reason why I'm having fun playing this game is because I can top damage meters as a fucking pro warrior. Like, it's great. I love it. And like, I feel like in Wrath of the Lich King, for a lot of classes, I don't know about for your class, but for me, like, it felt like my class is, like, finally complete. Like, if I could add one ability, I'd add a Heroic Leap. Like, absolutely. Which, by the way, was going to originally be in Wrath of the Lich King. It was in there at the beta, and they took it out. However, other than that, I feel like my class is finally complete. It's like, you know, man, like, my class is so good at Burning Crusade, I'm the fucking best. It's like, what could possibly make this better? Blade Storm. You know, what could possibly make this better? Titan's fucking grip. You know, and Shockwave was insane too back in the day. So, yeah, I'm excited about being able to play a character. It's like such a weird and, like, forehead dumb, like, obvious, like, yeah, duh thing. But, like, I'm just excited to play a character that is fun to play. Fuck. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for Wrath. I think it's going to be fun. I want to go through all the raids. I want to do everything. I think I'm going to do it on 2 characters. maybe 3. I might play a Warlock too, but it could also be a prop Paladin. I like playing tanks because there's like, it's gonna sound stupid, but there's like an ego thing where like if I'm doing top damage as the tank, like my dick is 17 inches long, right? Like I feel like I am on top of the world, like I'm the best. And I think that's the reason why I like playing tank is, you know, it's so I can be top damage and still be tank. And so it's like an ego thing or something. But yeah, I'll probably play something like that. And I also had a prop Paladin back in the day, if you guys watch, you know, all my old videos on my old channel. And so anyway, what's going to happen after Wrath? I think I'll probably play Wrath of the Lich King seriously for about a month. Hopefully I can play it for about a month. Going through all the content, doing raids, doing PvP, doing everything the game has to offer, really. I don't plan on going for the achievements again. I've already done that. I've done that, and I'm not going to fucking farm out 100 wins of every BG for like Battlemaster or something like that, like I did back in the day. It was a pain in the ass back then. It's still a pain in the ass now. It's not going to happen. However, I might go for a few of the cool ones, like getting... I have a really good feeling that watching McConnell and I do Immortal on stream is going to be great content. I just have a feeling that's going to be really, really good. And so, yeah, of course, we'll go for some achievements, but we're not going to go for, you know, like the petting every squirrel achievements, stuff like that. Well, actually, that one, well, it's mainly just the ones that take a lot of time. I don't want to fuck with them, right? That's what it comes down to. And so, yeah, that's the plan with the achievements and everything. Mount collecting, all that. I don't know, it'd be cool to have like Ashes of Lar or something like that, like one of the really, really rare mounts so you can like flex it. But as I said, I mean, like Arcanite Ripper dropped the other day, and like I just gave it to somebody else because I originally, like, big surprise, I ninja looted it to myself, and I was like, you know, like this is, for a lot of people, it's like their second time to like relive what they didn't do. I have Arcanite Ripper. Like I don't need to have this happen to me again. You know, I've had my time in the sun, so I just gave it to somebody else. And I think I'll probably do that with a lot of the other stuff in Wrath, like anything that's like super rare like that. I've already had it before. The only thing I really want out of Wrath of the Lich King is the Tribute to Immortality mount, the Crusader's White Warhorse, or Crusader's Black Warhorse, if you're Horde. I never got that. And, you know, Invincible would be nice too, but mainly that one mount, because I didn't get the opportunity to get it back in original Wrath of the Lich King. That'll be fun to do. And that's also another Immortal achievement, so I'm sure that'll be fun to watch too. So anyway, that's kind of like what my plan is. That's what I want to do. And then in terms of like PvP, etc., I'm sure I'll do at least some PvP. What is this sound on this thing? It's annoying. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm sure I'll do a little bit of PvP. Am I going to focus on PvP for Wrath of the Lich King or anything? No, not really. I think I'll probably just play it for a little bit, and that's going to be about it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe my character will be better than I thought it would, and I'll be able to, you know, like push, maybe get like Duelist or Gladiator or something. But I'm not necessarily banking on that. And just overall, I want to play the game and just have fun with the game and try to enjoy it for what it is. And, you know, have people that watch the stream get to have that experience and watch it along with me and play it together. And that's the whole thing, right? That's what it's all about. So yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to. And in terms of anything else besides that, like what's going to happen like after ICC, a lot of people have talked about, you know, Cataclysm, Wrath Classic, or Wrath Plus, Vanilla Plus. To me, I don't, this might sound weird, but I don't really, like, I hope that, like, if I had to pick, I wish they would do a Season of Mastery again, but really make some big changes. Like, I'm talking, like, Wrath talents and, like, add in new classic content. Like, personally, I would love to see them make Vanilla WoW the foundation of the game, rather than, like, Wrath or TBC, and then just add in a lot of the things that we have in Wrath. And I know that might sound a little bit weird, but I feel like in Vanilla WoW, you made a lot more use of the whole world, and whenever you're playing one of the expansions, outside of, like, I think Legion did a good job to get people outside of this, but for most of the expansions, you're just really playing on the continent that got released during the expansion, and the rest of Azeroth is just kind of, like, forgotten. And I feel like in Classic, that's not really as much the case. You've got much more of a world environment. So maybe Classic could be a great foundation from the build off of to actually make new content for, you know, like a Scarlet Crusade raid, Karazhan Crypts raid. I don't know, make like the Dragon Isles in Classic WoW. Do something really cool like that. I'd love that. So like, I just hope that Blizzard can, after Wrath of the Lich King, I know a lot of people are excited about Cataclysm, and if they bring it out, I'll absolutely play Cataclysm. But I think that really for the longevity of the game, I'd really like to see them innovate and, like, develop Classic beyond what it already is. I think that you already have proof of concept with that with OSRS. But I'd love to see them do that with Classic and, like, really make the game, like, have, like, real substance and develop content for it and make it better. I don't think that the graphics really are going to hold a lot of people back. I think some people don't like them. But look how popular Minecraft and Fortnite are. They're not the greatest graphics either, and people love them. So I think that as long as the content's good, the gameplay's fun, and the game feels fulfilling and enjoyable, then that's the only thing that really matters. And I hope that they do that. Whether it's Cataclysm, whether it's Wrath Plus, BC Plus, Vanilla Plus, whatever. I'd just like to see them do something that's, like, really transformative and different for the game. Stop taking safe options. Stop doing the thing that is, you know, the easiest thing to do. It's like with movies nowadays. How many Spider-Man movies are we going to get? The new ones are good, but, like, let's be honest, we've seen a lot of Spider-Man movies. I'd like to see some new IPs and some new ideas. You know, let's take some risks here. Let's see some stuff that's a little bit off the wall, a little bit different, and, you know, try something new and see, you know, throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks. That's what they did with Legion, and I thought it worked great. So I hope they do that again. But yeah, overall, I'm really excited about Wrath of the Lich King, more than I had expected to be. I've been having fun playing with, I think that one of the things that's, like, really enjoyable for me is meeting new people and having adventures with them. And, like, the narratives that that tells. And you'll probably notice this if you go back and you watch my Wrath of the Lich King or my Burning Crusade videos about how, you know, like what I did during the expansions. A lot of those were narratives. They were narratives of, you know, what me and some other person were doing or what something else was happening. Like, and that's what I always really, really enjoy, because I think that's the beautiful part of an MMO, is, like, you know, everybody gets reset down to zero, and, you know, who ends up in your Sunwell raid this time? You know, there's some familiar faces and there's also some new ones, and I think that's what really kind of adds that flavor and variety and excitement to the games. And I love that with, I remember Tower Fantasy was kind of a little bit like that, seeing some people that I knew and new people too. New World was absolutely like that. I love that. I think that the same thing happened with Final Fantasy. You know, meeting all, like, Dom, Sea Lion, Anubis, everybody that I met on Final Fantasy. Like, that was just completely organic, right? These weren't people that I planned anything out with or anything. It just happened. And I think those narratives are, it's what makes me look back on my streams from, like, 2 years ago or a year ago and smile and think, like, man, like, that was a good fucking time. And I love that stuff, and so I just hope that Wrath of the Lich King gives me more of a canvas to write that kind of a story. That's about it. So, it's about all I've got. I'll let you guys know, I probably mentioned this before, maybe on my stream a couple times. I've gotten a lot of my dental work done. I'm waiting to get, like, one thing finished. I'm hoping to stream Wrath of the Lich King on my main channel. But regardless, I do plan on coming back quite soon. I'll give people more information whenever I'm on, you know, my Twitter, so that way, like, people can just see it. But I just want to give you guys an update. I've had 7 root canals, dental surgery twice, and a number of other things done. So luckily, I am pretty much done with that. At least all of the teeth that were going to rot out are now fixed. So there is no longer a ticking time bomb in my mouth. First time in over 10 years. It feels kind of weird, honestly. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's because of you it happened. And I'll see you all in Wrath of the Lich King, and maybe whatever happens after that. But I wanted to make a video and give an update, let you guys know what's been going on. So I'll see you later. Peace.
Well, they probably saw the thing with Warcraft 3 and you're like, actually, wait a second. We don't want Reforging back anymore. World of Warcraft Classic Cataclysm survey sent out by Blizzard. I'm kind of surprised about this. Back in April this year, Asmongold interviewed Nina Kostas, time-stamped here. Oh yeah, this is my thing. Ms. Kostas seemed very interested in hearing what players wanted to see come next after Wrath. Now, my personal opinion is, while I do really like Cataclysm, I had very great memories for Cataclysm, I think it might be more healthy for the game to reinvest into a more dynamic Season of Mastery with new content for Classic WoW, Classic BC, or Classic Wrath. I would prefer that, personally. Which of the following franchises, if any, would you never want to play a game from? Would you never want to play a game from? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'd play all of those, really. Okay, here are the WoW things. Thinking about the past 30 days, which statement below best describes how you distributed your time between World of Warcraft Shadowlands and World of Warcraft Classic? I spent more time playing Shadowlands. I spent more time playing Classic. Personally, I probably spent more time playing Shadowlands. If I look at my /played, I put probably way more time into Shadowlands than I did into Classic WoW. The reason why is, like, obviously Classic WoW is it's a game with a beginning and an end, and I've already done that. So I'm effectively speedrunning. Oh, in the last 30 days, yeah. In the last 30 days, I played way more Classic. Yeah, 100%. I don't think I've even logged on to retail in the last 30 days, to be totally honest. World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic. All right, so this is what we're getting into. World of Warcraft Classic will be bringing back Wrath of the Lich King in 2022. After Wrath Classic comes out, would you like to see a World of Warcraft Classic? What would you like to see them do next? What would you guys like to see them do next? I feel like most people right now are saying Classic Plus. I feel like people are saying everything but Cataclysm. They're saying, we want Classic Plus. I want Wrath Plus. I want them to just make retail better. I want fucking Legion Plus. Classic Legion. I want Classic Mists of Pandaria. Nobody's saying Classic Cataclysm. Which, again, I thought Cataclysm... I had a lot of fun in Cataclysm. But, that's what I think. I think that most people... The general sentiment is that Cataclysm is whenever the game started to decline. And numerically, they're right. That's whenever the game started losing subscribers. It's not like they're wrong about that at all. It's true. A new sequel to Wrath using the Classic client. Yeah, could use this opportunity to add content to WoD if it reaches that point. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I wonder if that would ever happen. The expansion after the original Wrath of the Lich King Cataclysm, we would like to get your feedback on features and systems introduced during Cataclysm expansion. If you're familiar with WoW and Cataclysm, please think about the expansions as when originally released and separate it from systems that you may be familiar with in modern WoW. How familiar are you with the original 2010 release of World of Warcraft Cataclysm? December 7th, 2010. A young Asmongold sat out in the cold, getting his fucking edition of of Cataclysm with his mother and his two friends, Cody and Jeff, outside of Best Buy, or GameStop. Yes, GameStop. And I went home and I played it all night long. I had a final for, like, economics or something like that. I came in. No, it wasn't economics. It was math, because that was for Wrath. It was for a math class. I fucking got an A on the final. I went home. I got an A in every fucking class except one, and I played Cataclysm for the entire winter break. It was the biggest fucking W of my life. Oh my god. I remember this so goddamn... I remember also there was this girl in the class, and I was like, man, like, am I gonna go through this whole semester without trying to talk to her? And finally, like, I go up and I talk to her, and I realized, like, she looked much more attractive whenever she was on the other side of the room. And I thought, I walked down, I was like, man, no regrets. No fucking regrets. I'm gonna play this game, and I'm never gonna think about this shit again. Yep. Next day, I hit level 85. New features introduced in Cataclysm. Yeah. Removal of 5v5 Arena. 5v5 Arena was in the game in Cataclysm. 5v5 Arena was removed, I thought, after Cataclysm. Because I got Arena Master, which was 5v5, in Cataclysm. It was removed mid-Cata? Really? Holy shit. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Because, yeah, it was like Ruthless Gladiator, and I was like, man, I've got to get it now or it's going to be gone. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so these are all the different changes. Playable races, goblins and worgen, new raids, yeah. Removal of 5v5 Arena, changes to professions, archaeology. Yeah, we just ignored that one. Next, some level cap, minor quality of life changes, AoE looting, better flight paths, spell alerts for procs, ammunition no longer taking up bad space. Yeah, I feel like every quality of life feature in the game was probably better in Cataclysm. Like, the only thing that I don't like about Cataclysm is that it introduced LFR. So, like, I say that, and people might be like, well, yeah, but, like, LFR means so I can raid. I think that the raids in Cataclysm were too hard. I think the success of Wrath of the Lich King and World of Warcraft as a whole before then was because the raids were really easy. I think Cataclysm was way too high of a step up in difficulty. Like, if any of you guys, bro, like, how many of you guys were in, like, a big ego Lich King killing guild, and then you fucking step into Blackwing Descent and you can't kill Magma? Or Omnitron Defense System is just fucking your guild in the ass. Yeah, that's what happened to me, too. Like, I thought I ran this game. Cataclysm came out. I figured, no, bro, this game's running a train on me. It was a bad time. Maloriak? Yeah, that was bad. So I hate it was way too hard. Let's see here. Raid Finder, sign up for raid, choose your role. Raided Battlegrounds were amazing. I think that everything about Cataclysm was good, besides, I don't like how you couldn't go back to Old Azeroth, and I didn't like Raid Finder. What else besides that did I not like about Cataclysm? Like Raid Finder and changing the world. The patches sucked? Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. What the hell do you think you're talking about? You think the Molten Front Offensive wasn't a good patch? You think adding 3 fucking dungeons in one patch wasn't enough for you? Huh? 3 dungeons in one patch. It was fine. The patches were great. How interested would you be in playing Classic Expansion based off of the following features? Changes to player versus player arena, Raid Finder. I client, yeah, could use this opportunity to add content to WoD if it reaches that point. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I wonder if that would ever happen. The expansion after the new features introduced in Cataclysm, yeah. Removal of 5v5 Arena. 5v5 Arena was in the game in Cataclysm. 5v5 Arena was removed, I thought, after Cataclysm. Because I got Arena Master, which was 5v5, in Cataclysm. It was removed mid-cata? Really? Holy shit. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Because, yeah, it was like Ruthless Gladiator, and I was like, man, I've got to get it now or it's going to be gone. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so these are all the different changes. Playable races, Goblins and Worgen. New raids. Yeah. Removal of 5v5 Arena. Changes to professions. Archaeology. Yeah, we just ignored that one. Next, some level cap, minor quality of life changes, AoE looting, better flight paths, spell alerts for procs, ammunition no longer taking up bad space. Yeah, I feel like every quality of life feature in the game was probably better in Cataclysm. Like, the only thing that I don't like about Cataclysm is that it introduced LFR. So, like, I say that, and people might be like, well, yeah, but, like, LFR means so I can raid. I think that the raids in Cataclysm were too hard. I think the success of Wrath of the Lich King and World of Warcraft as a whole before then was because the raids were really easy. I think Cataclysm was way too high of a step up in difficulty. Like, if any of you guys, bro, like, how many of you guys were in, like, a big ego Lich King killing guild, and then you fucking step into Blackwing Descent and you can't kill Magma? Or Omnitron Defense System is just fucking your guild in the ass. Yeah, that's what happened to me, too. Like, I thought I ran this game. Cataclysm came out. I figured, no, bro, this game's running a train on me. It was a bad time. Maloriak? Yeah, that was bad. So I hate it was way too hard. Let's see here. Raid Finder, sign up for raid, choose your role. Raided Battlegrounds were amazing. I think that everything about Cataclysm was good, besides, I don't like how you couldn't go back to Old Azeroth, and I didn't like Raid Finder. What else besides that did I not like about Cataclysm? Like Raid Finder and changing the world. The patches sucked? Shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. What the hell do you think you're talking about? You think the Molten Front Offensive wasn't a good patch? You think adding 3 fucking dungeons in one patch wasn't enough for you? Huh? 3 dungeons in one patch. It was fine. The patches were great. How interested would you be in playing Classic Expansion based off of the following features? Changes to player versus player arena, raid finder. I would be fine if they introduced Cataclysm. I think that they should make the raids easier in Cataclysm, like talents. Cataclysm talents. Miss Pandaria was whenever they changed the talents. Cataclysm talents were fine. I think that Cataclysm class design wasn't that great. I felt like a lot of the things that Cataclysm class design did was it just gave every class the thing that the other classes already had. It was basically like, it was the beginning of homogenization. Like, there were things like Symbiosis. Symbiosis was in Miss Pandaria. Throwdown was a garbage ability. Throwdown should have never been in the game. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. There it is. Down below here, Dungeon Journal, it says Guild Advancement System and account-wide mounts and pets. I liked how guilds could level up, and the stuff that people would collect in the guild would go to the guild bank. I really like that. And I thought it was a better system that people would join a guild, they would get spam invited, and every guild would be capped out at 1,000 because the guild master was effectively like trying to make residual income off of like level 20s leveling. Like, I know people thought like, oh, it was annoying or bad. I thought it was good. Overall, it was a more social and better experience than, you know, like not being in a guild at all. Because you were guildmaster? I actually wasn't. I didn't get promoted to guildmaster until Legion. I joined the guild in Cataclysm now. Provides cesspool ecosystems, exactly, and sometimes the cesspool is fun to be in. Let's see here. How interested would you be in playing the next classic expansion based on following features? Archaeology, oh, it's just all the new features. Tolbarad was garbage. Transmog, part of me wishes that Transmog was more limited. But, like, I don't know. I think the solution to Transmog is to add in raid sets and armor sets that are so fucking cool you don't want to transmog them. Like, for example, nobody was complaining about transmog during Sanctum of Domination because the armor sets were fucking amazing. Nobody was complaining about transmog during Blackrock Foundry because during Blackrock Foundry, they made some of the greatest armor sets that Blizzard's ever made. And also, if that wasn't enough, there were the Elite Gladiator sets. Like the fucking Transformer Warrior set. It was amazing. Comparing features added in Classic to Kata. You liked most and least. Okay, so these are just different things that the game was added in. So they're just trying to, in general, get an idea what people liked and didn't like about Cataclysm. Cataclysm was the beginning of the end for reasons like LFR, world changes, etc. Yeah, I think so too. I think that LFR was the thing that was bad about it. And the reason why it was bad is that it invalidated previous raid tiers. I don't like how you can just immediately go to the current raid tier without progressing through the previous raid tiers. I think that you should have to go through all of the raid tiers. Like, it was cool to me in Burning Crusade, whenever you would have to do Karazhan, you do the 5-mans, and then you do Karazhan, and then maybe you get some people together for Gruul's Lair, and then you work your way up to Magtheridon, finally fucking kill him. Now you can actually go to, not Hyjal, now you can go to Serpent Shrine Caverns, and you've got to get, like, resistance gear for Hydros, which, to be fair, was probably annoying. I don't think I'd really want to see that return, in all things considered. And you could work your way through there, and maybe after you get your ass beaten there, you go and you kill the Loot Reaver in Tempest Keep. And, you know, after you finally finish those raids, then you can actually do Hyjal. And the best part about Hyjal and Black Temple is if you didn't finish those and Sunwell came out, there's no attunement for Sunwell. No, you don't have an attunement. But if you haven't finished Black Temple, don't bother. Yeah, don't bother. Yeah, go in there. Go in there. See how Sunwell is. See if you guys can handle it. How many do you guys remember back in the day how many groups wiped on the green robot? The first green robot. They couldn't even get past him. Like you did? Yes. I joined trash farming raids to do Sunwell, and me and Dakina did, and there were many groups that we got into that could not kill the robot. Sunwell have catch-up gear on the island? It did. It added in catch-up gear with Magister's Terrace, It added in catch-up gear with the Shattered Sun offensive, the epic, the legendary gear, not legendary, the exalted gear was really good, and it also added in new badge gear. So it added in a lot of new stuff. These are just things that they liked and didn't like in Cataclysm. Okay, here, rated battlegrounds, new dungeons, and like these are just the ones that I'm scrolling through. Please select the feature you liked most and which you liked least, and return to Cataclysm. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how you can have most and least